Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host and producer this afternoon, Logan Landers, and joining me to talk about the 2024 NFL Draft Prospect offensive tackle coming out of Oregon State University. It is no other than Taliese Fuaga. It is my good friend, Jay McMinn from the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. Jay, let the people know what you think about this very talented young prospect coming out of Oregon State and an absolutely stacked offensive-heavy draft in 2024. Take it away, my friend.
Yeah, again, this guy's probably number 3 or 4, depending on where you slate him on your offensive tackle list. And again, Alta's in there as well. So You're really talking about your top 5 probably tight ends in this game right now, or in this draft right now. So another solid pickup, right? He's a mauler. He's a guy you put down in the trenches. He takes up a lot of space. He can move you around when he needs to. I think he should help dominate the point of attack on offense when they want to do that. For example, like Jason Kelsey did at the center position for the Eagles. I think this guy can do the same kind of thing for a team that picks him up. I'm not 100% sure where I see him going. It's going to be an offensive-minded team. I wouldn't mind seeing the Cowboys pick him up at 24, but I don't know if he'll be available at that point.
I know as a Cowboys fan, you would love to see that.
Oh, absolutely. Since we lost Tyron Smith to the Jets not that long ago.
I was about to say, protecting Dak Prescott and whoever is going to be filling the shoes in the backfield. I know you got Deuce Vaughn, but we'll see if they also maybe go with a running back in the draft due to the Cowboys. But we'll talk about their team needs, their draft needs on another episode. But giving my thoughts back here to Taliese Fuaga. Big guy, as all these offensive linemen are. Obviously, he's 6'6", 324, coming out of Washington. Played at Oregon State, as we know, doing some good work out there with the Beavers. And we look at him, like I said, 6'6", 334, didn't miss any meals. And in 2023, this past year, Jay, he played in 12 games, just at 700 snaps, 12 QB hurries, 2 quarterback hits, and no sacks, all in all. Obviously, had a great year, all Pac-12 first team. This past year, Outland Trophy semifinalist, second team All Pac-12 last season. So he got better and better as he got more and more snaps, more and more recognition. And that's what you like out of this guy. And the thing that I think where Taliese Fuaga is going to have, maybe he might fall some, is I would say, Jay, he's a little bit better of a run blocker than a pass blocker. And I know you mentioned the Cowboys, and it would be interesting to see where this guy lands because there's a lot of super talented running backs out there. And I think that do you think he goes first round or do you think he might slide?
That's a good question. No, I think he goes first round.
Yeah.
I think him and I think I'll go first round. I think those are your five guys right there.
Yeah.
I can see five offensive tackles going in this draft very easily, Logan.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, I think that obviously he's a strong guy. He's, I would say, better run blocking, but he's still he's still solid in pass block as well. He's explosive. He's aggressive, as you mentioned. He's a mauler. He's going to throw guys on the ground and just kind of get in their face and say, hey, look, this is my turf. You're not getting past it. So right. I think that's what I like about that. I like that little bit of aggression coming out, especially an offensive lineman, is because, like, look, you are not getting to my quarterback, and I am making sure you're staying here right on the ground. Also, is he's really good with his technique, Jay. You don't see him mess up a whole lot. You don't see him look wonky or out of place. He's a very, I would say, he watches film, obviously. He studies well. So it's going to be interesting to see who picks him up, where he could go. And like you said, it wouldn't shock me one bit if he goes first round. Only reason I might think he could potentially slip to the second is only because, as we mentioned in the beginning, dude, there is a ton of offensive talent. But if he does go first round, Jay, he'll be kind of breaking a 10-year streak in terms of Oregon State. So Oregon State, Jay, hasn't had a first rounder since Brandon Cooks back in 2014. So it has been
a while.
Yeah, it's been quite some time since the Beavers have had a first round selection. But I think that, Fuaga, I think also another team I think, Jay, he could fall to that could be a really good fit would be Cincinnati with Joe Burrow and the Bengals. That we all know they need a little bit of help on the O-line. So I think, regardless of where this guy goes, he's going to make an immediate impact. He's going to definitely improve some run games. And I think he'll get better as a pass blocker as we see more and more of him. But we want to hear from you, though, our fans. Where is Taliese Fuaga going to go? Is he going to go to your team? Is he going to go to a team that you don't like? Is he going to go first round, second round, or potentially third round? I don't know. I want to hear from you in the comments, though. What are your thoughts on this guy? Do you like him? What are your strengths? What's his weaknesses? I want to hear from all of you in the comments. And, of course, don't forget, coming up live Thursday, April 25th, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, that is, we're going to be doing a live NFL Draft 2024 reaction show. Kicks off at 7:30. We're going to be doing a little bit of pre-draft analysis. And then, of course, at 7 o'clock, the clock strikes, and we'll be talking all about the NFL Draft, covering the entire first round and where all these young, exciting prospects are going to go. Well, thank you once again, Jay McLovin from the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network, for coming on, my friend, and talking some football with me. I'll be your host, producer, Logan Landers, guys. We'll